Everything you can do today, you can build. This is what you can do today. This is what you can do. This is where you'll get to. But this is what you will do today. And is remembering it doesn't all happen all at once.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and the wisdom of how they sold their first million.
And that's how we're gonna. If I took the wrong decision, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Take it. We will improve it. But better wrong decision than everybody on top of me all the time, right? And it was great. Another thing that I did in my back on in the real estate is I put my phone in silence, right, in mute, and 18 years after that, it still is in mute. So can you imagine how calm is my life? You know, you want to talk to me, no problem. You text me and you tell me what time, and I go back to you, and we have an amazing, powerful meeting. But I realized that all these people that were calling me, they were urgent for them, not for me. They would drive me crazy. And so one tenant calling you, and then the other is a plumber, and the other one is a supplier, and the other one is, and my head is like all like this, and it was clearly affecting my mental health. So I put it in mute, and has been one of the biggest discoveries of my life. Yeah, simple things like this, right?
Well, two things you just brought to light there that's really important. Learn how to delegate. And so that's a piece of advice. I think I just saw it in a YouTube video one time. I was like, that is really great advice. Is hire as soon as possible and learn how to delegate. And a tip from Tim Ferriss was really good, is delegate and give a cost limit. So it's like, if it costs up to $500, you make the decision yourself. If it costs over $500, then come to me. And then, yes, if mistakes are made, great. That's part of it. You just are okay with that. And that's exactly it. Another one that you brought up is this: when people are constantly calling you, wanting something from you, it's really important that all relationships you go into are mutually beneficial or reciprocal. And you don't have to receive energy the way that you give energy, but there has to be an even exchange of energy in the relationship.
Yeah. So any tips for our audience to flush out negative emotions?
Yes, well, it's mind mastery, and that's why we created the platform. It's no cost program, so just get in there and get working with us. And that's the thing, is it's really a step-by-step process. So like I said, I can say, do this, this, and this, and you'll be great. No, it's not like that. We're unlearning so much from what we learned, and we're relearning a whole new paradigm of existence. So many people, what I just explained to you, that's the first time they'll ever hear anything about cellular health and how our mind-body system works. It's so mind-boggling to people, because that's not how they were taught health works, right? And so it's like, when you hear it, you're like, oh, that makes sense. But you couldn't have figured that out yourself. Like, it's just one of those things. You don't know what you don't know. So my advice to people is work with people who know. This is why I said, like, make it part of your life, and make it a priority in your life, because everything else will benefit from that. Your relationships with the people close to you, your bank account, your sleep. Like, sleep hygiene is so important, getting that good sleep. There's just so many multiple factors of what creates amazing, vibrant health in people. It's not just what we put in our faces. And so it's really is mastering yourself is the biggest part. And many people, it's like they want the quick fix, they want the short-term gain, but that leads to long-term pain. So it's take the short-term pain, which will lead to long-term gain. So you talk about running your property management company. I can so relate to what you're saying. But that's part of it too, is when you're getting into something new, there's going to be some short-term pain, but you know the payoff in the end, long-term, is so worth it. So it's do the work, and step by step. It doesn't all happen in one day. I have this at my desk. I'll show it to you.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep it with me because I have to remind myself, it's like, everything you can do today, you can build. This is what you can do today. this is what you can do. This is where you'll get to, but this is what you will do today. And is remembering it doesn't all happen all at once. We would get system overload and then not make any changes because it's too overwhelming. So it's one tiny step at a time.
Absolutely. And then, Christine, looking after yourself, right? And I think that one thing is that you manage to heal yourself. The other thing, even more powerful, is that you manage to identify what caused the illness and work on yourself to improve it. Right? I think that this is something that is most important thing is like you can improve to make sure, because otherwise, guess what happened? You're gonna be well, but if you continue with your same relationship, toxic relationship in business, at work, or whatever, then what happened? You're gonna end up in bed again.
Yeah.
So it's not about only out to heal yourself. It's also shifted the paradigm, so it never happen again. And who gonna know? Who gonna know that just because you have these people around you, they're not necessarily need to be bad people, but the influence they have on you, and the way that you saw your relationship with them, actually keep you thinking that how unfair this it was, and the thinking every day exactly what you describe, create these negatives. So you actually self harm yourself, and this is what actually happened. This is happened with my dad as well. My dad, he has this is a true story. Yeah, my dad has an cancer operation, that he almost died. The operation was so big that how you call it? It was 3 teams of doctors to do the operation. It was something really. It was even in the news. They operate him in Spain, and it was in the newspaper. The operation. That's how complex it was. Yeah, it was a throat cancer, and I'm looking down the line and said, my dad is very healthy. What just happened? And what happened is like 2 years ago, 3 years before, he got fired for his job. He got so angry about this situation that he got sacked, and it was not fair, and how he's gonna provide for me of my brother, and how we as kids gonna see him because now he doesn't have money, and he started to build all that story around the incident. And he was more upset and nervous and anxious, and 2-3 years on the line, a huge problem, cancer, that he almost died for it. So and this is actually what happened. So probably most of, when you look back, the illnesses that people have, and you look back carefully, it's even us that we are, our mind can actually, in the same way that can heal us and lead us to be healthy, can actually, like we described before, this emotional pain become physical pain, and can be very harmful, can literally. So I'm so proud of you, so happy that I can tell that you're full of energy, because this broadcast has been for an hour and you still like, yay! So you're definitely, I was saying, the team, yeah. So thank you so much for joining, Christine. Thank you so much for being a source of inspiration for our entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for share these experiences with us, and to talk about something that not too many people talk about, especially in the entrepreneur world, where we all want to make money and make profits and make millions. Yeah, that's why everybody coming here, right? 5 steps how to make the first million. Everybody like, wow, let me see how Christine showed me how to make money. Yeah, let me get some inspiration. But we all want the entrepreneurs to be wealthy, happy, and healthy, and that's the truly journey. It's a 360 degrees. Yeah. Unfortunately, when you say about making million, everybody comes and listen, and now we can convey other ideas around. Says God that everybody want to make money.
There's nothing wrong with making money. And I encourage people that, that are kind-hearted, giving, spiritual people to make money. Do it, because money in the hands of people like that is so much more powerful. Money is a tool. It's not a thing to be accumulated and stacked up. It's a tool. And, I have made a lot of money and then reinvested it all. You got to go for it. And it comes back to you. It always does. And it just cannot be your primary focus. You have to love what you do. You have to really care about it. And money chases passion. It does. And you'll find out for yourself when you truly step into it. You can't trick the universe. So I can see you.
So, Kristin, how people, if somebody's in love with our conversation, want to learn more about what you do, and they want to know more, how people can find you, how the process works? I think you're brilliant. Yeah, you're brilliant. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, and happy for me also that we managed to go through this and to work on ourselves and now be on the other side, that at least we are aware, because building the business, even aware what's going on, but that now at least we are aware. And even if we're doing something like like sometimes now that I'm eating healthy food or something, I'm very aware of what I'm doing. I know that it's one off, could be a birthday of someone, could be somebody, but this is not something that I will do anymore regularly. I'm very present to it. So I'm glad. And also with our state of mind, is if you have a bad day, if we all have a bad day, I don't know, go for a walk, meditate, drink a lot of water, eat healthy, and the next day is going to be better. And this is how it's gonna be. So how people can find you, how the process works?
Yeah. So if someone is experiencing an autoimmune condition, chronic physical illness, anxiety, depression, come and meet us at Modern Health Solution, .com. And so a Modern Health Solution, I don't know why I named a company that could have gone either way, but I did. Anyway, so modernhealthsolution.com. There is no cost and low cost group care and individual integrative care that works. And if you are interested in working with me in real estate strategy, so I only work with people with multi-million and billion-dollar portfolios and or projects. It's really fun to me. And so if you are building out your own personal real estate portfolio and you don't know what's next, or you have a real estate project development you want to re-strategize your existing portfolio, you can find me at drkristinwild.com, and that's all I's, no E's. And so I would be happy to meet with anyone that fits within those demographics. I'm here for it. We're living. Let's be alive. Let's go for it and have the best time ever.
Thank you so much, Kristin. And for all of you listening and following our podcast, see you in our next episode of Unstoppable, how brave entrepreneur like Kristin break down wall and achieve the first million. Bye for now.
Bye.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.